See, the problem and the issue with modern women is that they run on ego, and that ego runs on attention. But once the guys realize that they are the ones who are in control, they are the ones who can shut it down anytime. But the problem is not with all men out there. The problem is with the simps. They are the one feeding into it. They are the one who are giving this attention to women that are not even average. They are below average. But because of the attention that they're getting from these simps on all social media, they're thinking that they are better and that they deserve better. These women start to feel so entitled. It's up to you, men, to hold all of these women accountable for their actions and to let them know that this is not the way this world is gonna keep running. So, yep, hop on it. Start working.
Would you rate my friend Taylor 1 out of 10? Can we do a spin? Just spin.
A 6.5.
Oh.
That's actually not even bad. I would give her 6.
I miss having somebody to talk to.
Do you have friends? Do you have family?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What's your biggest flex?
I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but like I'm really pretty. Huh? A lot of people just like want to talk to me. Hey.
Rejected.
New Year's coming up. What's the craziest thing y'all did in 2022?
2022, I think the craziest thing I did was a six-some.
6-some. So how many guys, how many girls?
4 guys and me and her.
She belongs to the streets.
Wow, y'all some exotic shit out here. Okay, with that being said, what's something you want to get off y'all bucket list in 2023?
7-some.
Women's lives are bottom-ended and men's lives are top-ended. So like...
So what do you mean by that?
What I mean is that a woman is kind of born with an intrinsic value because she is a woman. Life starting out for females is much easier than it is for boys, in my opinion. I think this is because if you like go like way back to when we were like hunter-gatherer types of people, you know, the women were sort of looked after and it's like that today. The women are sort of like coddled, I want to say, like we're protected, whereas the men, it's like, right, you are a man now, so, you know, get up, pull your socks up and get on with it. And that's just how it is. And then a man's value comes later when he's done enough to prove himself to be a man. Yes. A woman doesn't have to do anything to prove to be a woman except hit her period. Majority of the time. Obviously, there's exceptions.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I think that... women we have it easier to start out to a certain degree. We can manipulate things often to our advantage, the majority of the time.
Yeah, he has a 9 to 5, but he barely make $1,000 a week. That's nothing.
I can tell by her wig, she doesn't make $1,000.
Dude, $1,000 a week is $4,000 a month, and that is bad for you? I don't know where you're living. Maybe if you're living in LA, or I don't know, but maybe find another place where $4,000 is more than enough.
What's the most you ever paid for coochie for?
Like 12 racks.
Come on now, dog.
What's a...
There she is.
Brother.
You guys have no idea how lucky I am that I'm married to her. Well, hey.
What the fuck were you looking at?
I was watching you. You were coming up.
Dude, you have a problem? You're like a fucking creep.
No,
what do you mean he's looking at his wife?
I love you.
Shut the fuck up. Just drive.
Okay.
You love that toxicity. Come on. Why is she holding a pickle?
65-year-old. I stole a teddy bear from a grocery store.
Ladies, do you ever
like
take a Snapchat and then send it to a guy you're not really interested in to see his response before you send it to the guy that you're actually interested in, or am I crazy?
I'd rather have a broke faithful guy or a rich cheater.
Rich cheater, easily, yeah.
You'd rather be cheated on and he just gives you money?
Honestly, yes. All I need in life is clothes.
I really don't understand. So those clothes, what, are you gonna wear them to impress your girlfriends? Why do your girlfriends need to be impressed by your clothes? I feel like wearing clothes, first and foremost, if you like a guy, you want to impress the guy or you want to impress your husband. But why? Like, clothes, they will give you confidence, but you really don't need that much clothes to give you confidence. If that is the case, then something is wrong. Like, what is this? All she needs is clothes and nothing else.
You're king.
Domination!
What's the biggest ick when it comes to a guy?
I mean, if you like me too goddamn much. Simps! Don't be a fucking simp!
Exactly. Don't be a simp. And it's so funny that they say don't be a simp, but all they want is simps, especially when they are feeling so down and low and rejected by men that they want to be with. They tend to get the attention and seek the attention from those simps so they can fuel their ego. You know what I mean? So it's like this loophole that will keep going back and forth.
It is literally so embarrassing being a baby mother. Like, because why did I do that to myself? I got to choose who I was having a child with in this world, and I chose embarrassment. Oh my God.
But wait, there's more.
Literally, at this point, walking around with a pregnant belly with no rock on my finger is just giving ghetto. And I just don't belong, okay? Take me out, take me away. It's giving I was good enough for a fucking baby, but I wasn't good enough for a fat ass rock on my finger, and I just
How does that feel?
love it here. So
it doesn't feel like she's really mad about it. If I were her, I would be very disappointed with myself. Especially that child is gonna grow knowing that the dad did not choose you, and you were not a wife material, and you were not worthy of that ring. And when the kid starts disrespecting you when they hit those teenage years, how will you feel when they mention that against you?
Girlfriend?
Huh?
Do you have a girlfriend?
I don't, but...
You don't?
Yeah,
But what?
I can make friends, though.
You can make friends? Okay, well, how about we get really friendly? What are the odds that you kiss me?
Probably not likely. I'm not really like that.
Good job, my brother. We
Maybe he's gay.
If black
He never said it.
With the passport bro mindset would just come to us black women with open arms to provide and protect and lead, we would be submissive too.
Stop the cap.
I think they tried, though.
You're really canceling my order for Domino's because I'm 76 cents short and I have a baby who has COVID, and this is all I have is $20, and my meal was $20.76, and you really canceled my order for 76 cents? Bye, Domino's. You're going viral.
You have to pay the price. It's from his pockets at the end of the day that he would have to pay, and he is not ready to pay that. Why would he pay it for you? Charity case. Although, like, yes, if you think about it, it's just $1, not even. But I think the guy, if he's already like doing that job, he needs every single dollar, and he would rather give that dollar to his own family.
I fucked his friend. We lived on the 6th floor, so I fucked his friend on the roof above his room.
Bro, man.
While he was in the room.
And that's funny.
Why he was in the room?
He didn't see me. I was on the roof above him.
Okay.
He was there.
They're laughing about it. How are we living in a society where people go publicly on a podcast and speak about these things? You're talking trash about people they dated or they're still dating. And like, what do you think when he hears this? How is he gonna feel? You don't care? You really genuinely don't? Is that how bad of a person you are that you don't give an F? Even if you're not anymore with that person. You don't care? Sad.
He was in the house. I left the house. I was staying there. I left the house. Went to the roof with his friends and what I did, and then came back inside the house and was hanging out with him.
hot. Why are you looking at him like that?
He's like tall now and like his voice is deep and stuff.
You've never met me.
Can you imagine? What do you bring to the table? And the guy's like, this. Women would be like,
they would be laughing.
So who pays the bills? And what does your car look like? And what kind of job do you have?
Follow-up questions.
And are you going to take care of the family? And do you know how to like fight? Like if I was in trouble, like you're gonna protect me? And they'd have a whole list that you'd be checking off. He'd be like, well, you could barely keep up. And they're just like, this.
Yeah.
No, this does not make a high value woman.
No,
it doesn't. There has to be more to you than that. And it's not this and I'm the CEO of my own company, because they don't care about that. We already told you that. So you can care about it. You can be proud of that CEO title all you want. But I'm telling you straight up, a guy would rather have a kind, loving, supportive, respectful woman that works at Arby's than have a CEO that's a nightmare to live with, that isn't supportive, that isn't respectful, and that doesn't care about him really.
Yeah, let's be honest. Men and women are different type of spenders when it comes to money. Men like to save money for the future, for retirement, for whatever comes, all right? Women like to spend money. So a man doesn't really care what job you are working, because at the end of the day, he knows that he is the one who will be paying the bills, and he is the one who will have to save money, maybe even behind your back, because you're a spender and you're using to spend. You used to spend money. And women like to spend on the stupidest type of shit, you guys. It is insane. Like what women will pay for, it is unbelievable. Like from the Stanley Cup to makeup that costs way more than it should. So I completely understand that a man's preferences are different than when it comes to women's. Like they really don't care. They care about their own money. They care that they are bringing money, and they care what kind of a person you are.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. You were nice until he married you, and then you showed your true colors.
Women are worse nowadays is we're bailed out. We are paid to leave marriages, and we're paid to be single mothers. If you pay someone to do something, they're going to do more of it.
Why don't you want to connect with, you know, the same age bracket? Like some women want
and
to.
so this is an interesting thing, right? So dating, one of the things that I've struggled with, because I would rather date someone over 30, right? I'm 39, rather than be over 30. Would rather they're a bit younger than me, but rather close, because I want to be same maturity level, same life experience.
Yeah.
But I've had this experience of just coming across the dynamic is often different. It's like you get these exceptions, right? But on the whole, it's a really different dynamic. Like when I talk to guys and they're like, oh, I don't want to date women in the 30s, I actually get it. It's not that there's anything wrong with all women in their 30s, but it's really, really common to have these really like baggage-based experiences that they bring to. I don't mean like I don't mean like physical baggage, right? I mean like emotional baggage that they bring to the table. And it's like, ooh, and then it's like, I'm suffering as a result because I'm going on these dates and I'm like, they've got like a checklist of things they need to check off on their list. Has he got this? Has he got, ooh.
Yes, they do. And they have to think a bit more carefully, because at that age, they don't have a lot of time to waste, just like going with it, rolling with it, figuring out along the way. Like they don't have time for that. So they might come as very strong at the start and very needy at the start, but that doesn't mean that they are troublesome. That doesn't mean that they come with a lot of baggages. If only men actually open up a bit and give the chance to older women and see how they feel with them after this initial meeting. And I feel genuinely that of course some women do come with baggages, but there are 20 years old who come with baggages as well. Like it depends on the type of woman. It depends with her story and what she's dealt with. Like you really need to listen to the full thing, because even those women who come with baggages might actually become a better version of themselves based on the experiences that they had throughout their life. So you never really know. Maybe she treats you now better than she treated her ex or her previous husband. Maybe she's now a better person and she learned from those mistakes that she made previously, and she realized that she has done something wrong, and now she is becoming a better human and she chose you to be with. So it could be that case. But of course, I do understand that men don't want to put the work. Why would they? They want something new, something fresh, something that they can maybe even unfortunately groom or manipulate, because they are on a maturity level that is way higher. And yeah, that's not cool either.
They've got like a checklist of things they need to check off on their list. Has he got this? Has he got, oh, you better not have this characteristic. But it's like, it's really not fun. You know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be, and so I get it. Like I'd rather date someone close, but I'm not having fun on these dates.
And also there is one more thing about these women who are closing to 30 and above 30. They are very scared. They come and start from a really scared place of like the clock is ticking. They are really stressed about it and they cannot relax and go with the flow. But honestly and genuinely, my advice would be to the women out there who are actually in their 30s looking for someone is to just relax and enjoy it. Of course, you can let the man know that you are not there just to have fun, but you need to have fun along the journey. You need to put those vibes out there, because men are very simple. And if you try to be nice to them, be the friend kind of material, have fun, they can see that they can have fun with you. Even though you are 30, you're full of life, you're adventurous, you do want to start a family, you do want to have all of these things, but also that's not all who you are, right? You bring more to the table than just that. I feel like they want a nice, supportive, loyal person who they can see as a wife material, but also someone who they can still have fun with because they're not ultra serious all the time. Maybe that works. I don't know. Let me know.
The average American male has sex 2 to 3 times a week.
On the other hand, the average Japanese male has sex 2 to 3 times a year, which is quite alarming considering I had no idea I was Japanese.
Alright, bro. I don't know. It depends from a couple to couple. 3 times a week might be overstretched. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. But 3 times a year, okay, that is sad. No wonder they don't have a lot of children. Like, you have to actually, in those 3 times, hit the right time of ovulation. Oh my God. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.